helm and looking to close out this series against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Toronto can advance to second round for the first time in 19 years. They are 0-10 in potential series clinching games since their last series win way back in 2004. However, just past the 5-minute mark of the first, John Tavares gets behind the D, centers to Morgan Rielly, and Rielly scores. The Leafs had allowed the opening goal in 7 straight closeout games, but they strike first tonight. Rielly's got his third, makes it 1-0 Toronto. Just 25 seconds later, Lightning respond. Ilya Samsonov makes the initial save. Anthony Cirelli will be there to pot the rebound, and that levels this game up at 1. Tampa 4-1 in elimination games since the start of 2020, and Andrei Vasilevskiy has a .946 save percentage in those games. Still in the first, Stone's Calle Yarncroke, and then moments later, the Leafs will force a turnover. And Vasilevskiy stands tall again. It's 1-all through 20. Early second now, Michael Asimov flying down the wing. He beats Samsonov from a sharp angle. Asimov missed the last 3 games after he was banged up in Game 1. Returns to the lineup, scores his first career playoff goal, and that is some poor defensive play there from Justin Hall. Tampa takes a 2-1 lead. Dying seconds of the frame now. Pat Maroon drills Mark Giordano in the numbers. Yeah, that's a penalty. Maroon given 2 minutes for roughing. Meanwhile, Giordano briefly left the game. The Leafs might have wanted more than 2 minutes. Sheldon Keefe disagreeing with the call. Tampa kills the penalty to start the third. Here's the final frame. Tavares springs Mitch Marner, but Vasilevskiy just shrugs it off. Marner's recorded multiple points each of the first 4 games of the series. That streak, though, ended tonight, midway through the period. Ross Colton's centering pass ends up on the tape of Nick Paul. Paul scores. Paul scored both goals in a 2-1 Tampa win in Game 7 last year. Gets his first in 31 games tonight. Leafs fans nervously hoping for another miracle comeback win. How are the fingernails? Under 4 minutes left. Leafs nuts empty. Marner shot deflects to Austin Matthews. Bangs in the rebound. Matthews makes it a 1-goal game, but that is as close as they would get as Tampa adds an empty netter. 4-2 the final, and this series will head back to Tampa Bay for a Game 6. 3 of Nick Paul's 6 career playoff goals have been in games when the Lightning are facing elimination, all against the Toronto Maple Leafs. 14 of Matthews' 21 career playoff goals have come at home, and that is far more lopsided than his regular season ratio. Rielly, the second league defenseman to score in 3 consecutive playoff games. They scored early, but they did not score often, those Toronto Maple Leafs.